can't obviously believe that Watchman, Yahoo, and Deborah did not pay me to do the intro for Whited Out 4 to deceive the masses. The true Israelites are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and Native Americans scattered throughout the earth. The Judah team has an agenda to make all the tribes Hamite. Matthew 24:4 says, to take heed that no man deceive you. Oh. And I'm not really Jesus.
Verse 3. Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing.
Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. Okay, let's see what he's going to say in the next verse.
Verse 4. These are the beasts.
These are the what?
These are the beasts.
These are the what?
These are the beasts.
These are the beasts. Yeah.
Which ye shall eat.
That ye shall what?
Eat.
Brother, we can't eat no beasts.
We can eat flesh, which are beasts.
Beasts? We eating beasts? Go ahead, brother.
The ox.
The what? We can eat an ox? I thought, brother, so you can't eat oxtails.
We can eat oxtails with lentils.
Okay? Because I love my oxtails. Okay? You ain't going to take my oxtails away from me. I don't care what thou sayest, because it's right in the Bible.
We stand firm and rise. For this truth, we put our lives on the line. We're prepared for war, fearing no confrontation. We hit them highways and byways to wake up the whole nation. We teach His word, we teach His will, we teach His truth, don't matter how you feel. We teach His word, we teach His will. You gon' hear this verse, now tell me how you feel.
Viewers' discretion is advised.
Shalom, shalom. It's your brother YAHAWAH, YAHAWAH, YAHAWAH to my right. Captain Yahada. All praise and glory to Abba, YAHAWAH, MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI. We come to you again on another Shabbat day. Okay, giving all glory to Abba, YAHAWAH, MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI. We represent the army of Israel, E37, Men of Valor, the feudal ready, one love, one nation, one king. I'd also like to give all double honors and triple honors to our elders, okay, that came out of 1 West, 125th Street, which I am a pupil of our 7 elders, Marshall, okay, Elder Marshall, Priest Marshall, okay, Elder Priest YAHAWAH, Elder Priest Ariyah, Elder Priest Lahab, Elder Priest Yeshaya, Elder Priest Shah, and Elder Priest Kazak. Okay, and all praise and glory to all the brothers that came out of the 1 West school and institution. All right, so today we're going to go into a quick topic concerning HaMashiach YAHAWASHI, and the topic of today's discussion will be YAHAWASHI, who the world ignorantly call Christ. HaMashiach YAHAWASHI, who the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ, was not a vegan. Okay. Again, he was not a what?
A vegan.
He was not a vegan. Okay? So we're going to go through the scriptures and show that YAHAWASHI ate meat. Okay? Right? And that there's doctrines out here to abstain from eating meat. Okay? So we're going to go in the scriptures. We're going to read Colossians 3rd chapter and 17th.
The book of Colossians chapter 3 verse 17.
Bring it up.
And whatsoever ye do in word or in deed, do all in the name of HaMashiach YAHAWASHI, giving thanks to Yahweh and the Father by Him.
So we're going to give all glory and thanks to our Father Yahweh through His Son HaMashiach YAHAWASHI, okay, who came upon the earth to be a blood sacrifice to redeem the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel.
That's
okay?
right.
So the topic of our class again, once again, is HaMashiach YAHAWASHI, the word he called Jesus Christ, was not a what?
A vegan.
Not a vegan, okay? So we're going to go into the scriptures because there was some a question asked concerning did he eat meat at the Passover, okay? So we got to know what is the Passover, okay? What is the Passover, okay?
Let's get 1 Timothy 4 quick. And let's read 1 Timothy the 4th chapter right quick. Let's get that right quick. Let's establish a process right quick, okay? 1 Timothy 4 and 1, brother.
Okay, we're in the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times...
What times?
The latter times.
What time are we in?
The latter times.
The latter times. We're not in the book of Genesis, though.
No.
We in the what?
The latter times.
Okay, the latter times, yeah.
Some shall depart from the faith.
Some people are going to depart from what? The faith of MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI, the scriptures, the Bible. Knowing that they're Hebrews Israelites. Whatever the case is, what's outlined in detail in the Bible. Okay? Pick and choose alike. Yeah? Yeah?
Giving heed to seducing spirits.
They're being seduced by seducing spirits. Alright? They listen and giving heed. Yo, come on, y'all. Catholic, let's go listen to this doctrine concerning being a vegan. That's the righteous way to be. Okay? Yeah.
And doctrines of devils.
What are they?
Doctrines of devils.
They are doctrines of devils, the Bible speaks. Yeah.
Verse 2. Speaking lies.
Speaking what?
Speaking lies.
Speaking lies. Yeah.
In hypocrisy.
In hypocrisy. Okay? Because you can't prove that in the Bible. You can't make that a doctrine. You can't exhort that mindset. Right. Okay? Of being a vegan is something so marvelous and great and the way you should be. Okay? Where's that in the scriptures? Okay? Yeah.
Having their conscience.
Having their mind, their conscience, their subconscious mind. Okay? Yeah.
Seared.
Yeah, they bring it up.
With a hot iron.
With what?
Hot iron.
A cold iron.
A hot iron.
A hot iron. You put a cold iron on your head, it ain't going to do nothing. But if you put that hot iron, you're going to leave a permanent mark upon thy head. So they got this permanent mark sealed in their consciousness, in their subconscious mind. Yeah.
Verse 3, and I like this one.
Yeah.
Forbidden to marry.
Forbidden to what?
To marry.
Now we've been having the polygamous series, okay? We took a break for this weekend. We're coming back, we're going to do Deuteronomy 17:7, okay? We're going to finish the polygamy series. And that's going to be a wrap. Okay, we're not going to discuss it anymore. We're just going to send you to what? To the video. Okay?
That's right.
So, the scripture says forbidding to marry. Alright? So, who's forbidding to marry? Where's the doctrine that they're exhorting saying, don't marry? Is there any doctrine out there that they're pushing hard body about not marrying anyone? Have you heard it?
I mean, there's only a white man, the Esau doctrine.
Right. So, we haven't heard brothers or sisters promoting a doctrine where you shouldn't marry at all. Okay, only Esau does that, the Roman Catholic Church, being a father or a nun, right? So who's bringing forth this forbidding to marry? What is that talking about? Is it because we talking about polygamy?
Yeah.
Forbidding to have multiple what?
Wives.
That's the doctrine, right? That's what people were bringing out. Okay? So now we start bringing out the doctrine saying, listen, Paul said in 1 Corinthians 7, thou shalt not take a wife. Thou shalt be a single life. Okay? And we push that hard body, then you could probably use that scripture on up. But the scripture says forbidding to marry, and that's what's going on. That's the big ruckus all around YAHAWASHI. Okay? It wasn't a ruckus when we was coming up. There's a ruckus in the New Age Israelites. Yeah, brother.
Verse 3, forbidden to marry and commanding to abstain from meats.
And commanding to abstain from meats. What does the word abstain mean? Okay? Let's see what the word abstain means. Okay? Alright? Because, you know, I'm not the most intelligent person on the planet Earth. So I just like to really look up things. Okay? Alright? Abstain means to restrain oneself from doing it or enjoying something. I can't enjoy no lamb. I can't enjoy no chicken, no turkey, no goat, no nothing. Okay? Formally decided, well, that's it on that right there. Abstain oneself from doing or enjoying something. Okay? Abstaining from child. Okay, as an example. Alright? So, let's get back to where we was at. Okay?
1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 3. Forbidding to marry and commanding to abstain from meat.
Now stop. Now, let's go all the way to the beginning. Give me Genesis 1. 26. We're just going to get that right quick, because a lot of people are going to run to Genesis 1:26 and say, well, see, meats is talking about, it's only talking about vegetables. That's not the truth at all. Okay? All right? Genesis 1:29.
Okay, we're in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 29. And Yahawah said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat.
To you it should be as what?
For meat.
So to you it should be for meat. So clearly it's speaking concerning meat, right? Okay, or vegetables, right? Talking about every herb, right?
Right.
Okay. So when you look up in the Blue Letter Bible, it says food, eating. Okay, it's called, the word is okla. Okay? Right? Okla. All right? Akla. All right? Right? That was a card. It's akla. All right? So it says food. We say makal, or food. All right? Food, eating, object, or devouring, consuming by wild beasts, fire, or judgment. Right? It says of the food of wild beasts. Right? In Genesis 6:21, of the food of wild beasts. All right? So consume, devour, eat food. Then it says what? Meat. That's in Genesis 1:29. Okay? All right? So what else I had over here? I had something on this end. So we're going to go, and I had, this one was, in the Greek, it says troph, or it's like trophy, right? All right? And that was, yeah. And it says there, food nourishment, as Strong's G5142 says, nourishment, literally and figuratively, by implication, rations, wages, food, meat. Okay? So let's go see, because you got some people that bring forth a doctrine that says this meat and this vegetables, right? To try to stop that we can eat meat. All right? And when you even go to Genesis 25, it's talking about Jacob's side pottage, right? So we know that pottage either have what? Vegetables or meat in it. Okay? A stew. It's a stew. Right? Do you always cook a stew without no meat?
No, because it was the red pottage. It wasn't cooked out of it.
Right. Red pottage, right? So pottage, a thick soup or stew or vegetables, and sometimes meat. Okay? Right? And then now it says cookery, a thick meat or vegetable soup. Okay? And the thesaurus, which we do thesaurus, now pottage, a stew of vegetables and sometimes meat. The first definition is food prepared by stewing, especially meat or fish, with vegetables, thick, creamy, often creamy soup. And it says liquid food, especially of meat or fish or vegetable stock, often containing pieces of solid food. Okay? So, just want to throw that thing out there right quick. Okay? So, let's go to Genesis 6. In the beginning. Okay? In the beginning. Genesis, the 6th chapter. And let's read, where I want to read at. Okay. Genesis 6 and start with verse 13. Okay? Genesis verse 13. We're not going to do a whole lot of edifying, but we got to go. It's going to be a short class. Okay? Yeah.
Read the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 13. And Yahawah said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me.
Remember that term, flesh. The end of all flesh. Okay? Yeah.
For the earth is filled with violence.
With what?
Violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth.
Yeah.
Verse 14. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Room shalt thou make in the ark, and shall pitch it within and without pitch.
Yeah.
Verse 15. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits.
Okay, so it's talking about constructing this ark, Noah's ark. Yeah.
Verse 16. A window shalt thou make to the ark.
Right, because you got to breathe, right? Get some fresh air. Okay, you might have to throw out some waste and something, yeah.
And in a cubit shalt thou finish it above.
Mm-hmm.
And the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof.
Mm-hmm.
With lower, second, and third story shalt thou make.
So, third story. There you go. 3 stories. We didn't have 20 stories, did we?
3
Okay.
stories.
Right, yeah.
Verse 17. And behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon earth, to destroy all flesh.
Destroy all flesh. That's a living animal organism, right? Beast. You even said that man should be considered a what? Beast. Yeah.
To destroy all flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Wherein
all flesh. That's every thing that's a flesh. Chicken, bird, we don't see what it says here. Yeah.
Wherein is the breath of life.
Breath of life. Yeah.
From under heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that is in the earth shall die.
Yeah. Bring it out.
Verse 18. But with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee.
Bring it up.
Verse 19. And of every living thing of all flesh.
Every living thing of what? Of all what?
Flesh.
Yeah.
2 of every sort shalt thou bring unto the ark.
2 of every sort of every living flesh. Yeah.
Shalt thou bring into the ark.
Mm-hmm.
To keep them alive with thee.
Keep them alive with us. Yeah.
They shall be male and female.
They should be male and what?
Female.
Yeah.
Verse 20. Of fowls after their kind, and the cattle after their kind.
Mm-hmm.
Of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind.
Mm-hmm.
2 of every sort shall come unto thee to keep them alive.
Yeah.
Verse 21. And take thou into thee of all food.
Oh, what? All who?
Food.
All food. Okay. All right. Ain't they bringing a bunch of vegetables? Did it?
No.
All right. Yeah.
Verse 21. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten.
Well, you get to add the vegetables. That's food. Yeah, that's part of food. But we know it's talking about the animals now. Yeah.
And thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be.
So can we eat meat? Because it says that thou shalt take unto thee all of all food that is eaten. What's the subject? Bringing in 2 clean animals. There are 2. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to bring in every animal. Because the clean animal is going to go and say bring 7. But yeah. Yeah. Did it say the 7? Did you read that? Yeah.
Verse 21. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them.
Okay, all right. So these animals are food, okay? Flesh, right? We have a law concerning eating meat, first and foremost, okay? So let's get that right quick, all right? Let's get that right quick. Go to Leviticus 11 and verse 1.
We're in the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 1. And the Most High spoke unto Moses and Aaron, saying unto them, verse 2, Speak unto the children of Israel.
Hold on 1 second. Read, go back and go to Genesis 7 and 1. Read right here. Genesis 7 and 1. Read that. Salakia.
We're in the book of Genesis
7 and 1.
chapter 7, verse 1. And the Most High said unto Noah, Come thou and all thy house unto the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Verse 2. Of every clean beast.
Hold up. Now they must have the law for if we know what's clean is. The law was already there. It tell you that book, tell you in the book of 2nd Ezra. Okay? Right? So of every clean beast, yeah.
Of every clean beast thou shalt take unto thee by 7.
So that cuts the doctrine that was only two animals of each kind that went to the flood. They went to the Noah's Ark. Because the church you only read about 2. They only show 2 going in the ark. 1 male, 1 female going in the ark. Okay? And those are the unclean animals. Okay? Now we read about the clean animals. Okay? Together. So now, I can digress and go back, you know what I'm saying, about the food, you know what I'm saying, because it's going to speak concerning this food that we can make, that we can eat, which from Genesis 6:21, and take that on to thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. Right? So now this is what we're going into the food that we can eat, because the food that we can eat is clean. Okay? So it's a lot. Yeah.
Verse 2. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7.
So 7, we need clean animals. 7 of them. Yeah.
The male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean by 2. The male and his female.
So it's just reiterating. So we know we're on the right path. We're still on the same path. Okay? So we bring in all these animals, right? On the planet Earth. Okay? And the ones that's unclean, we bring in only 2. The one that's clean, we bring in 7. Okay? So we gather all the food that may be eaten. Alright? Yeah.
Verse 3. Of the fowls also of the air by 7.
Right? So those are those birds that we can eat. Yeah.
The male and the female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all earth.
Yeah.
Verse 4.
So that's it. Alright? We can go on that more. But let's go, finish reading.
Verse 4. For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And every living substance that I have made, I will destroy from off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Verse 5. And Noah did according unto all that the Most High commanded him. Verse 6. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth. Verse 7. And Noah went in, and his sons and his wife, and his sons' wives, with him into the ark, because of the waters of the flood. Verse 8. Of clean beasts, and of beasts that are not clean.
Right, the ones that we don't eat. Yeah.
And of fowls, and of everything that creepeth upon the earth. Verse 9. There went in 2 unto Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as the Most High had commanded Noah.
Yeah.
Verse 10. And it came to pass after 7 days.
So that's it on that, okay? So now let's go to the law and find out what animals that we can eat that's clean. Okay? Go to Leviticus, okay? Leviticus, the 11th chapter, and verse 1. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11.
It is a dietary menu in the Bible. And it's not just a bunch of vegetables and tofu. Read.
Verse 11. Chapter 11, verse 1. And the Most High spoke unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, verse 2, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
These are the what?
These are all the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
So we can eat beasts. We can eat beasts. What's a beast?
Like
flesh. Okay? Yeah.
Verse 3. Whatsoever parteth the hoof.
So we ain't got to go all into that. Jump down to the 46th verse. So after you read all of this on your own, we're going to conclude verse 45. Read that.
Verse 45.
Let's start with 44.
For I am the Most High your power. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy. For I am holy.
Yeah, he's holy. Yeah.
Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
Yeah.
Verse 45. For I am the Most High,
yeah,
that bringeth you out of the land of Egypt,
yeah,
to be your power.
Yeah.
Ye shall therefore be holy.
Holy. Yeah.
For I am holy.
For I am holy. Yeah.
Verse 46. This is the law of the beast.
What?
This is the law of the beast.
This is the law of the beast. Go ahead.
And of the fowls.
And of the fowls. Okay. So we have some doctrine about the cockatrice. Cockatrice. That's not chicken. Okay. We went over that. Okay. Get it.
Verse 46. And this is the law of the beast and of the fowl and of every living creature that moveth in the waters, and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth.
Yeah, 47.
Verse 47. To make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten.
The beast that what?
May be eaten.
Did you eat some beast?
That may be eaten.
Yeah.
And the beast that may not be eaten.
And the beast that may not be eaten. Okay? So for anybody to tell you, beat you across the head, that you shouldn't eat meat, is going against the scripture. They're going against Yahawah. They're not trying to be holy or set apart, because the Most High said, be you therefore holy, for I am holy. Okay? Did YAHAWASHI come eating just vegetables? Okay? Give me Deuteronomy 14. We're going to go to that right quick. Deuteronomy 14, man. Okay? Don't fall for the psychological damn doctrines and warfare. Okay? It sounds good. They may even look good. But the Bible and the laws of the Most High is good. Alright? Deuteronomy 14 and 4. Start with 3.
In the book of Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 3. Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing.
Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. Okay, let's see what he goes to say in the next verse.
Verse 4. These are the beasts.
These are the what?
These are the beasts.
These are the what?
These are the beasts.
These are the beasts, yeah,
which ye shall eat.
that ye shall what?
Eat.
Brother, we can't eat no beasts.
We can eat flesh, which are beasts.
Beasts? We eat beasts? Go ahead, brother.
The ox.
The what? We eat an ox, little brother, so you can't eat oxtails.
We can eat oxtails. With lentils.
Okay? Because I love my oxtails. Okay? You ain't going to take my oxtails away from me. I don't care what thou sayest, because it's right in the Bible. Yeah.
The ox, the sheep, and the goat.
The ox, so we can eat sheep, lamb, right?
Yeah.
We can eat, what else is that here?
Goat.
Goat. Okay, is there anything else?
Let's see. Verse 5. The heart.
So we got a whole lot of things that we can eat, brother.
God.
I didn't know that. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so I'm looking for a scripture. We're going to get Exodus 23 and 11, I think it is. All right. Let me see what I need here. Okay. Exodus 16 and 3. It's a lot. Exodus 16 and 3. Okay. Let's get Exodus 16 and 3 right quick. Please, Bubble Show.
In the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 3.
Exodus 16 and 3. Bring it out.
And the children of Israel said,
The children of Israel, they just came out of Egypt. Okay. Right? They're in the wilderness, and as Negroes do, complain. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And said unto them, would to Yahawah we had died by the hand of the Most High in the land of Egypt.
You see these damn Uncle Tom Coon unselfish Negroes. They rather die in Egypt and be a damn slave like these Negroes are today. Okay? Yeah.
When we sat by the flesh pots.
Whoa, wait, what was that?
The flesh pots.
What's the flesh pots, brother?
The cauldron's cooking.
What are they cooking in their flesh? They said flesh, brother, said vegetables.
It said meat, flesh.
Tofu.
Flesh.
Flesh. Well, we go to the Strong Dictionary for you brothers right here, the coordinates. Alright? We in it's called basar, right? Right? So we in Strong's what? Strong's H1320. Okay? It's an outline of biblical usage. It has flesh in there 256 times. That's the most that is in there. It says flesh of the body of humans, of animals. Was they cooking animals in there, brother? I mean, was they cooking humans in there? In the flesh pots? Or they was having meat. Okay? Meat. Didn't the Most High send quails down to Israel? Right? Isn't that a meat? Isn't that a fowl? Right? That's right. So we can eat. So the Most High himself sent quails down for us to eat. So the Most High must be off. Because how he giving us meat to eat? But Mosiah is off, man. Get Exodus 16. We still in Exodus 16? Yeah, we in Exodus 16. Hallelujah. Read on down.
Verse 3. And the children of Israel said unto them,
They was complaining about eating meat. They probably was just had nothing but vegetables. Okay, at this time. Yeah.
To Yahweh, or to the Most High, we had died by the hand of our power in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full.
They was eating lovely like today. They got McDonald's, Riley's, Burger King, Wendy's, Golden Corral, Cracker Barrel, Fridays. They got all type of restaurants. Domino's. Yeah.
For ye have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger.
So they up there running their damn mouth, talking about they hungry. Okay, so what the Most High did is jump down to the point of the matter, man. Okay, they're complaining because they wanted some meat. Okay, I know. Maybe I was complaining too if I was there. But that fried chicken. Nah, I was one of the 7 that didn't bow down. I stayed loyal and faithful. Okay, so jump down to where they started eating the flesh. Verse when he sent the quails to him, brother. Exodus 16 and read verse 16, something like that.
We're gonna do 15, right?
There you go. Yeah, whatever you got, bring it out.
Verse 15. And when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, it is manna, for they wist not what it was.
Right. Yeah.
And Moses said unto them, this is the bread which the Most High
Jump to 13, you went too far.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Salakia.
Start with 12.
The book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 12. I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, at evening ye shall eat flesh.
What?
At evening ye shall eat flesh.
So we're going to eat some flesh, brother?
At evening.
At evening, go ahead.
And in the morning ye shall be filled with bread.
And in the morning, so we ate meat at night. In the morning, we was eating some bread. Okay? So right there, letting you know, not only in ancient Egypt we ate flesh and sat by the flesh pot, because they would try to make it a doctrine. That's a heathen custom to eat flesh. That's what we was eating in Egypt in bondage. Okay? And the Most High's raining some quails down. Yeah, brother.
And ye shall know that I am the Most High, your power.
And you should know what?
I am the Most High, your power.
Yeah.
Verse 13. And it came to pass that at evening the quails.
The what?
The quails.
The quails. Okay. Yeah.
The quails came up and covered the camp.
And the quails came up and covered the camp. So what is a quail, brother? I don't know if y'all can see the picture, but a quail is a bird.
It's a fowl.
It's a fowl.
It tastes delicious.
Okay. So we need to get down on some quails, man. I don't think I never ate no quails.
No, I mean, they're good.
Okay, so we matter of fact, we're gonna have some quails for Hanukkah. Okay, this Hanukkah, we're gonna have some quails. Okay, we might even have some locusts to eat for the vegans. Oh, that's meat though.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That'll be a meat of flesh, the living flesh. Okay? All right? So again, brother, finish reading.
Verse 13. And it came to pass that at evening the quails came up and covered the camp, and in the morning the dew lay round about the host.
Yeah, bring it up.
Verse 14. And when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoarfrost on the ground. Verse 15. And when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, it is manna, for they wist not what it was. And Moses said unto them, this is the bread which the Lord, or which the Most High hath given you to eat.
Okay, so the point of the matter is they ate some flesh. Period. That's what we want to establish. Okay? That they ate flesh. All right? Now, we read the law. We read Genesis 6. We went to the law in Leviticus and Deuteronomy. Right? We just read about flesh pots.
They didn't have a human body in it. They had meat in it. Okay? Right? We know Jacob sawed pottage in Genesis 25, right? Right? Which we already went to the definition with a pottage is. Okay? Right? So we read in the last days, they shall abstain from what? Meats. Nobody's abstaining from vegetables. Is there doctrines or, don't eat no vegetables, brother? And the theory is that, the animals are so jacked up, or what's the thing that the cow's supposed to have? Cow disease, what they call it?
the mad cow.
Mad cow disease, and and the butcher shops, and they doing all this stuff to the animals, right?
The
GMOs and
gene splicing and all that.
Right, all these different things, okay? And we can hear that, okay? Right? But the Most High told you by his mercy and grace, we should not be consumed, all right? So the Most High already got us protected spiritually. You see what I'm saying? The angels are always working to defend us from anything that Esau is doing to destroy us. You see that? It's the angelic beings that's cleaning the food within us, man. And getting rid of the diseases and the chemicals or whatever else Esau is doing. Okay? All right? Because how is a baby formed in the womb? The angels is in there working. Okay? Everything is done through the angelic beings, man. Okay? All right? So what I'm trying to say is we can sit and make excuses all day. Okay? But I'm still alive at the age of
32?
Yeah, 32. Okay? I'm still here, healthy. All praise and glory to YAHAWASHI, MASHAYACH. I've been eating meat. Okay? So there's nothing wrong with anybody that choose not to eat meat, but when you bring forth the doctrine and try to exhort thyself and make it seem like thou art righteous, and then you try to make somebody feel bad about eating meat, then it's a problem.
You know what this reminds me of? When they bring forth that doctrine about another wife.
Right. Right.
Same analogy.
In 1 Timothy 4, it says forbidding to marry. Then it said abstaining from meat. So it went hand in hand according to the scripture. Okay. All right. So let me get back to, let's get HaMashiach Yahushua right quick. Okay. Let's get John the Baptist. Okay. Because there is situations where men abstain from meats. And I believe that is the Nazarite vow. Okay? Right? Where's that chapter where it speaks about the Nazarites, man? I can't think of it right now. Okay? I'm going to have to find it right quick. Okay? All right? So there is incidents, all right, where men separate themselves to not eat meat or drink any wine. Okay? Yes, number 6. I'll be selling out of myself, man. Numbers the 6th chapter. Okay? Let's read that. But I don't know if it's going to be saying any meat here. It says he should separate himself from wine and strong drink. He should cut his hair. I don't know if it's mentioning anything about any meat. Okay. But we will revisit that because I don't want to take too much time on that. Okay? But we know when you read Numbers the 6th chapter, in the first verse, it goes into what a Nazarite does. Okay? All right? So what we're going to do is highlight 2 great men in the New Testament. John the Baptist and HaMashiach Yahushua. Okay? Right? So let's go to Matthew's 11. Okay, you're gonna get straight to Yahushua because who's the example? Yahushua. All right, so can we prove? Let's get that scripture, Ephesians 4 and 12. Because we supposed to, the scripture says about measuring up or something to that effect. All right.
Okay, the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 12.
Verse 1. Verse 12. You're right. Verse 12. Yeah.
For the perfecting of the saints.
Right, because Yahushua said in Matthew 5:48, be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. Right? So he's the perfect example of who? Yahweh. Right? I'm not going to say anything else on that, okay, about Yahweh. Okay? But Yahushua is in the flesh on the earth, okay? Right? Being an example of Yahweh here on the flesh, in the flesh of the earth. Okay, so it says for the perfecting of the saints, right? So we're supposed to what? For the work.
Yeah, we have to. Okay, continue. For the work of the ministry.
So this is ministry that we're doing. Okay, go ahead.
For the edifying of the body of Christ.
What are we doing here?
Edifying the body of Christ.
We're edifying the body of a Mashiach Yahawashi, because there's doctrines out there that's telling our people not to what? Eat meat. Okay. All right. So we're measuring up. Okay. Did we get to the measure part? No, finish 13.
Verse 13. Till we all come into the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of Yahawah, unto a perfect man.
To a what?
A perfect man.
Be ye therefore perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. YAHAWASHI was perfect. Go ahead.
Unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of HaMashiach Yahawashi.
So HaMashiach Yahawashi is the example, right? The measure of the fullness of HaMashiach Yahawashi. So now let's see what the Bible says about HaMashiach Yahawashi. Matthew 11. Let's get it, brother. Let's get it. Okay? Nothing hard, something easy, something light. Matthew 11. Okay? Matthew 11 and 18. Okay? I believe that's where I want to start at. Matthew 11, verse 18. Yeah, read that.
We're in the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 18. For John came neither eating nor drinking.
Now, what does that mean? Did he eat anything? No, he didn't eat meat. Okay? And he didn't, what? Did he even drink nothing? He could die. If he didn't eat, drink, you die. So he didn't come eating what? Flesh, meat. Nor did he drink what? Wine. Okay? So based off that, that's going into the Nazarite vow. Okay? Precept upon precept, line upon line. Okay? But we just want to deal with the point that John the Baptist did not what?
Eat meat.
Eat meat. That's what we're dealing with. He didn't eat meat. Okay?
And they say he hath a devil.
And they called John the Baptist the devil because he didn't eat meat. I mean, even though he didn't come eating meat, right? He was a vegan. I guess he's supposed to be so righteous and pure and holy and clean, right? And he didn't drink wine. You would think that, that's something to exhort. But they said that he's a what? They call him the damn devil. Okay? So because you a vegan, doesn't mean that people ain't going to call you the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, those that's outside this truth. Okay? All right? So do what you do. Don't try to exhort thyself like because thou abstain from eating meat that thou is so holy. Okay? Stop it. Read.
Verse 19. And the Son of Man came eating and drinking.
Hold up, the Son of Man came what?
Eating and drinking.
So the Son of Man came eating and drinking. John the Baptist didn't come eating and drinking. The Son of Man came eating and drinking. Okay? He was eating and drinking. He was getting that wine when he went to the marriage party, right? He said, where's the wine? Well, we ain't talking about the wine. We're talking about the food. He was eating, okay? Meat. Yeah, brother.
And they say, behold, a man gluttonous.
He's what would they call him?
A gluttonous man.
They called him a gluttonous man. Okay? So what is gluttonous? Let's get that. Give me the definition for gluttonous, man.
Definition for gluttonous: an excessively greedy eater.
Excessively greedy eater. Okay?
For example, gorger or a greedy pig.
Or a greedy pig. Wow, that's an abomination if you throw the pig in there. Okay? So it's a gluttonous man. Okay? So he came eating. Just like the scriptures that tells you in the Deuteronomy 21:20, it says about a stubborn and rebellious son. It says that they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He's a what? A glutton and a drunkard. I mean, all he do is sit around the house, eat up all the food. It's like these children do now. They don't want to go to school. They don't want to work. They want to do a damn thing. But they're in the house eating up all the goddamn food. So I'm sure the glutton children today is not eating the damn house full of vegetables. Okay? Right? They're eating up the hot dogs, the lunch meat, the chicken that was cooked last night, the roast, all that. Okay? So a gluttonous man. Okay? He was called a gluttonous man. All right? And when you look up gluttony or gluttonous, right? In the blue letter Bible, Okay, you got more definition on that gluttonous thing there?
Yes.
Bring it out.
The Merriam-Webster says a person who eats too much, someone who wants a large amount of something, anything. 2, one given habitually to greedy and voracious eating and drinking. One that has a great capacity for accepting or enduring something.
Right.
Like a gluttonous murderer.
Right. Right. It didn't YAHAWASHI and them if you're a vegan, I mean you don't like no kind of meat, no kind of flesh. Because did not YAHAWASHI and them took 2 fish and fed multitudes of people? Huh? Is a fish a meat? Right? A fish or meat. So you know when the flood happened, right? Guess what didn't die? The fish. The fish ain't died because they in the water. Right? So YAHAWASHI was eating fish too. Okay? Go to Matthew 15 and 34. Matthew 15, 34.
All right, we're in the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 34. And YAHAWASHI saith unto them,
YAHAWASHI say unto them, go ahead.
How many loaves have ye?
How many loaves have you? Go ahead.
And they said, 7.
7 loaves. Go ahead.
And a few little fishes.
And a few little what?
Fishes.
No. What? And a few little fishes. Go ahead.
Verse 35. And he commanded the multitude to sit down on the ground.
Sit down. Well, hey, we about to get it in. Right? Sit down on the ground. He told them. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 36. And he took the 7 loaves and the fishes.
And the who?
And the fishes.
The meat?
The fishes.
Go ahead.
And gave thanks.
And gave thanks to y'all. Go ahead.
And brake them.
Go ahead.
And gave to his disciples. And the disciples to the multitude.
And what happened?
Verse 37. And they did all eat.
They did all what?
Eat.
They ate. They did all what?
They did all eat.
They ate the loaves and the fishes. Go ahead.
And were filled.
And there was what?
Filled.
Filled. Go ahead.
And they took up of the broken meat that was left 7 baskets full.
So that sounds like on fish fry Fridays. That's what Negroes love to do. Fish fry Fridays. What? We're going to have a fish fry. Okay? Everybody welcome to the fish fry. Okay? So, but YAHAWASHI didn't eat no meat. He damn sure ate a lot of fish. Okay? So now let's get, because some person told me that, YAHAWASHI didn't eat no lamb at the Passover. Because YAHAWASHI is the Passover. Right? So we don't got to eat lamb for the Passover. Where you get that from? Okay? YAHAWASHI went to eat Passover. Okay? So let's get and find out what is the Passover first and foremost in the scriptures. Okay? So we're supposed to go to Exodus, right?
Yeah, Exodus 12.
Yeah, Exodus 12. Bring it out, bro. All right? This is just for edification because people got to realize that, a lot of people out there is seducing spirits, as we read, right? Abstaining from meats. All right? So we're going to get Exodus 12. Exodus 12 chapter. And let's read, start with 18. What 18 says.
Okay, in the book of Exodus chapter 12, verse 18.
Bring it up.
In the first month, on the 14th day of the month at evening, ye shall eat unleavened bread.
So they go to bread again. We always got our bread. That's why niggas like they bread, they corn bread. The unleavened bread, they like that. Yeah.
Until the 21st day of the month at evening.
Yeah.
Verse 19. 7 days shall there be no leaven found in your houses.
Yeah.
For whosoever eateth that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he be a stranger or born in the land.
So regardless if you're a heathen or not, when you in our land, you follow our law like any other government. Okay? But we're going to do the class about what? Obey the laws of the land. Okay? We're going to do that class. That's coming soon. Okay?
Verse 20. Ye shall eat nothing leavened. In all your habitations shall ye eat unleavened bread.
So no matter where Israel is at in our habitation, we're supposed to keep eating unleavened bread during the time of the Passover. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 21. Then Moses called for all the elders of
He
Israel
called the elders of Israel. Go ahead.
and said unto them,
And what he said unto them?
draw out and take you a lamb.
Take a what?
Draw out and take you a lamb.
Now we know that YAHAWASHI is called the lamb. Okay? But right here it's telling us what? To draw out a lamb. Right? Go ahead.
according to your families.
According to your families. Go ahead.
And kill the Passover.
And what?
Kill the Passover.
Kill the Passover. What is that? What is the Passover then? That he's killing.
The lamb.
The lamb is what the Passover is. Okay? Right? Kill the Passover. Lamb. Okay? So now let's see if YAHAWASHI went to the Passover and he ain't eating no damn lamb. That had to be off. Okay? Because that's not the ceremonial custom. Okay? So let's go to Luke, right? Luke. Let's get Luke 22. So now we know that the Passover is what the lamb is, the symbolism of the Passover. Okay? One of the symbolism of the Passover is to kill the Passover, which is the Passover what? Lamb. Okay? Because we have to kill the lamb, right? And put the blood over the doorpost. All right? So what are you talking about here? All right? Now let's get Luke 22. All right? Let's start with verse 1.
All right. We're in the book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 1. Now the feast of unleavened bread drew nigh, which is called the Passover.
Which is called the Passover. The feast of unleavened bread drew nigh, which is called the Passover. So the unleavened bread is symbolism to the what? Passover. Right? Right? We still talk about bread in this high holy day, which is the Passover. Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. Read.
Verse 2. And the chief priests and scribes sought how they might kill him,
Okay.
for they feared the people.
Yeah.
Verse 3. Then entered Satan into Judas, surnamed.
So this for edification for the person that's gainsaying out there. Unleavened bread, where it says here, now the feast of unleavened bread, because, all right, it says, and the feast of unleavened bread drew nigh, which is called the Passover. We just read in the law that the lamb, it says, kill the Passover. So all these, the unleavened bread, the lamb is all in conjunction, okay, of the Passover. All right? You cannot have a Passover without the unleavened bread. You can't have a Passover without the lamb. Okay? Right? You can't have the Passover without the bitter herb. Right? So that's for the gainsayers up there, or the naysayers. I just want to make sure I exemplify that. Okay? Right? So the point is going to come back up anyway further down. Yeah, read.
Verse 3. Then entered Satan unto Judas, surnamed Issachar, being of the number of the 12.
Yeah.
Verse 4. And he went his way and communed with the chief priests and captains, how he might betray him unto them.
Yeah.
Verse 5. And they were glad and covenanted to give him money.
Yeah.
Verse 6. And he promised and sought opportunity to betray him unto them in the absence of the multitude.
Yeah.
Verse 7. Then came the day of unleavened bread.
Right, we didn't even have to read all the other stuff. Okay, but hey, then came the day of unleavened bread. Yeah.
When the Passover must be killed.
When the what?
Passover must be killed.
When the Passover must be killed. So what's going to be killed?
The lamb.
Huh? The unleavened
lamb.
bread going to be killed?
The lamb.
The bitter herb going to be killed?
The lamb.
The lamb going to be killed. And spiritually, the lamb, HaMashiach YAHAWASHI, is going to be killed as well. Okay? So we got the physical, what? Passover. And we have the spiritual Passover, which is HaMashiach YAHAWASHI, being that lamb and passing over back to the Most High. And then coming back. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 8. And he sent Peter and John, saying, Go and prepare us the Passover, that we may eat.
Right, so he's telling them to go prepare what? The Passover. Because there's a ritual where you were supposed to, I think it was 2-3 days, where you're preparing the lamb for killing. Okay? All right? So the lamb is supposed to be prepped. All right? The lamb got to be prepped for the keeping of the Passover. Okay? But that's another class. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And they said unto him, Where wilt thou that we prepare?
So where are we going to prepare? Where are we going to get this lamb and all that from? Go ahead.
Verse 10. And he said unto them, Behold, when ye are entered into the city, there shall a man meet you, bearing a pitcher of water. Follow him into the house where he entereth in.
Now, mind you, they say he's not. A statement was made that he didn't eat lamb. Okay, but go ahead.
Verse 11. And ye shall say unto the good man of the house, The master saith unto thee, Where is the guest chamber, where I shall eat the Passover?
What?
Where I shall eat the Passover.
He said, what? What are you going to do?
Eat the Passover.
So what are you supposed to be doing on Passover?
Eating the lamb.
So if you're a vegan on Passover, you're supposed to be doing what?
Eating the lamb.
So how the hell you going to sit here and not eating meat? You have to eat meat on the what?
Passover.
Read it again, brother.
Verse 11. And ye shall say unto the good man of the house, The master saith unto thee.
The master? Who is the master?
MASHAYACH
YAHAWASHI. This is what he's saying. Yeah.
Where is the guest chamber?
Where's the guest chamber, man? Where's the guest chamber at? Yeah.
Where I shall eat.
Where I shall eat. Yeah.
The Passover.
The Passover lamb. Okay. Yeah.
With my disciples.
With his disciples. Okay. So anybody coming with you with the doctrines, okay, you now know now how to shut it down. Yeah. Finish reading. Great goodness, man. Yeah.
Verse 12. And he shall shew you a large upper room furnished, there make ready.
Right. They're going to have it decked out. A feast. Right. Wine, unleavened bread, lamb, bitter herb, whatever else. Yeah.
Verse 13. And they went and found as he had said unto them, and they made ready the Passover.
And they made ready what?
The Passover.
What was that they made ready?
The lamb.
The lamb. Okay. Yeah. The lamb. I'm sorry, the lamb. Look over there, the lamb. I got two cans. I'm bugging out. All right, but let me focus here. The lamb. Okay, read.
Verse 14. And when the hour was come, he sat down and the 12 apostles with him.
Oh, so the hour come and he sat down with the 12 apostles with him. Yeah.
Verse 15. And he said unto them, with desire.
With desire. Yeah, I'm desiring this. I can't wait, man. Like when the high holy days come, Hanukkah come. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be desiring to keep Hanukkah. When Passover come, man, we be open. I mean, out of all the feast days, everybody get decked out for Passover. They don't get decked out as much for first fruits. We need to stop that. They don't get decked out for tabernacle. We need to stop that. Okay? Every high holy day, the Most High said we're supposed to be turned up. Okay? Straight up. All right? Except the Day of Atonement because you're really fasting. And now you're not eating or nothing like that. But after that, then we can turn up because we're going to eat. See what I'm saying? So after we do the atonement, we come back the next evening, and then we thank the Most High for the atonement, and then we turn up. Boom. You want to say something?
I was going to say, atonement is afflicting thy soul.
Afflicting thy soul. Okay. Go ahead. No eating and drinking. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And he said unto them, with desire I have desired to eat.
What?
With desire I have desired to eat this lamb.
To eat this lamb. To eat this Passover, to kill the Passover, which is the lamb, okay? Read again, brother.
With desire, I have desired to eat this lamb.
Right.
With you before I suffer.
Bam. Go ahead, finish reading. Go ahead.
Verse 16. For I say unto you, I will not any more eat thereof.
Any more eat, brother. Say the same emphasis. For I say unto you, I will not any more eat. Go ahead.
For I say unto you, I will not any more eat thereof until it be fulfilled in the kingdom of Yahweh. So
YAHAWASHI going to be eating lamb in the kingdom. Okay, first and foremost. So where you get this madness from? So if anybody bringing forth a doctrine, thou knows how to deal with it. And this is quick. Okay, this is quick because we got to go to where? We got to go to the slave. Okay? All right? So let's go to Romans the 14th chapter. Okay? Romans the 14th chapter, we ended with this right here. Okay? Romans 14:1. Romans 14:1.
Right, we're in the book of Romans, chapter 14, verse 1.
Yeah.
Him that is weak in the faith.
Him that is weak in the faith. Yeah.
Receive ye.
We're going to receive you. If you want to, you don't understand that it's okay for you and lawful and righteous for you to eat meat, okay, that's fine. We still gonna receive you, brother, right? We gonna still receive the brother or the sister. Yeah.
But not to doubtful disputations.
Doubtful disputation. We're not gonna be arguing with you about this, okay? That's what we did this video. So therefore, you want to have a problem, we're gonna send you to the videos and get the scriptures and deal with this, okay? All right, you being doubtful because you don't know should you eat meat or not, okay? Because you're making all these excuses about cow disease, this, that, and the third. But before I continue, Isaiah 24 and 5, I gotta get that one. Isaiah 24 and 5 before I close out on it. Isaiah 24 and 5, I think it's Isaiah 24, okay? And yeah, 5. Matter of fact, read 24 and 1.
In the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verse 1.
Bring it up.
Behold, the Most High maketh the earth empty.
The earth is empty, yeah.
And maketh it waste.
And maketh it waste, yeah.
And turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof.
Yeah.
Verse 2. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest.
Yeah.
As with the servant, so with his master. As with the maid, so with her mistress. As with the buyer, so with the seller. As with the lender, so with the borrower. As with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him.
Yeah.
Verse 3. And the land shall be utterly empty.
Empty, yeah.
And utterly spoiled.
Yeah.
For the Most High has spoken his word. This word. Verse 4. The earth mourneth.
The earth is what?
Mourneth.
The earth is where we grow our what? Vegetables from, right?
God.
The earth mourneth, yeah.
And fadeth away.
Yeah.
The world languisheth.
Yeah.
And fadeth away.
Yeah.
The haughty people of the earth do languish.
Yeah.
Verse 5. The earth also is defiled.
Hold on. What the Bible says?
The earth is also defiled.
So you're always talking about meat this and meat this is off and that. The Bible says the earth is what?
Defiled.
Yeah.
Under the inhabitants thereof.
This is the key. Under the inhabitants thereof, the people that's ruling has defiled the earth because they're not following the laws, statute, commandments of the Bible. Okay? And we're going to show you that there's laws dictating how you're supposed to cultivate the earth. Okay? Every 7th year, you're supposed to let the earth rest. You cannot keep planting food year after year, year after year, year after year, year after year. Every 7th year, that land is supposed to rest. Okay? To replenish itself. To give you that good vegetables and stuff that you want, man. So read it again. They're not doing that. What?
The earth is also defiled. Also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Broken the everlasting covenant. Right? So they changed the laws. Get right quick. Leviticus 24 and 5 and Exodus 23 and 11. 24 and 5. 24. Where you at? Exodus? Leviticus 25 and 4. Sorry. 25 and 4.
Right, in the book of Leviticus, chapter 25 and 4. But in the 7th year.
In the what?
In the 7th year.
In the 7th year. Yeah.
Shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land.
It should be a Sabbath of rest unto the land. Yeah.
A Sabbath for the Most High. Thou shalt neither sow thy fields.
Read verse 3. Read verse 3. 25 and 3.
Okay.
Matter of fact, start with 1. 25 and 1. Go ahead.
Okay. Book of Leviticus, chapter 25, verse 1. And the Most High spoke unto Moses in Mount Sinai, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye come into the land which I give you, then shall the land keep a Sabbath unto the Most High.
So the land also supposed to have a Sabbath. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 3, 6 years thou shalt sow thy field, and 6 years thou shalt prune thy vineyard, and gather in the fruit thereof.
So 6 years you're supposed to do your husbandry. Yeah.
Verse 4, but in the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of the rest.
So in the 7th year is supposed to be a what?
A Sabbath of rest unto the land.
Yeah. Oh, to the what?
To the land.
Oh, to the land. Now you can read this on your own. You can also read Exodus 23 and 11. Okay. So now who's doing that? You think Esau following the law? You're not following no damn law. And you ain't got your own land to keep this law either. So therefore, the vegetables you eat are defiled. How about that? The earth is defiled unless you got your own farm, right? And you growing your own vegetables, right? And every 7th year you don't grow anything on that land, then your fresh vegetables are defiled. How about that? Your vegetables are defiled based on what the scripture is saying right here. Okay? Right? Period. So you can get ahead with all that. You can link it up with Exodus what? 23 and 11. Okay? Same law. All right? So let's conclude in Romans 14. Romans 14 and 1. Read again.
The book of Romans, chapter 14, verse 1. Him that is weak in the faith.
Him there. Yeah.
Receive ye, but not to doubtful disputation.
Yeah.
Verse 2. For one believeth that he may eat all things, another who is weak eateth herbs.
Right, you want to eat the herbs. Okay? We know that we can eat all things according to the dietary law, which includes beast, which includes flesh, which includes fowls. Okay? Right? We know that. But him that is weak, what? Think he what? Eateth what?
Eateth herbs.
Herbs. Okay? Yeah.
Verse 3. Let not him that eateth despise him that eateth not.
We're not going to despise you because you don't want to eat meat. But don't despise us because we eat meat. Yeah.
And let not him which eateth judge him.
But let not him which eateth not.
Oh, let not him which eateth not judge him that eateth.
Right, we eat meat. Okay, so why are you judging us? Right? Because we know we keeping the what? Law. The dietary law. So we're righteous by eating meat and eating vegetables. Okay? We want the whole menu. Everything on the menu, we agree with the dietary menu. Okay? Because we're strong in the faith for the Most High. We're not abstaining from meats. What the scripture says in 1 Timothy 4, they was going to bring forth doctrines, seducing spirits. Yeah, brother.
Verse 4. Who art thou that...
No, you skipped something. Read 3 again.
Let not him that eateth despise him that eateth not. And let not him which eateth not judge him that eateth. For YAHAWAH hath received him.
The Most High received us. Okay, so you want to be a vegan in mind and spirit? The Most High received you. Most High said, let every man abide in the calling wherein he was called. Okay, so if you came in like that or you choose to be like that, that's fine. Okay, we know what the scripture says, that we're not going to go into doubtful disputation because one is maybe weak because he just want to eat meat. I mean, or eat vegetables. Okay, all right, but the Most High called you. So who am I to condemn you about based off your dietary menu, that your food consumption? Okay, read.
Verse 4. Who art thou that judgest another man's servant?
Yeah.
To his own master he standeth or falleth. Yea, he shall be holden up, for YAHAWAH is able to make him stand.
Right, so the Most High is able to make all of us stand. Okay, so it's not evil for you to what?
Eat vegetables.
It's not evil for you to eat vegetables, and it's not evil to what?
Eat meat.
Okay then. All right. But the scripture also said in 1 Timothy, though, they come with seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, right? To have you what? Abstain from what?
Eating meat.
Abstain from eating meat. So you walk in a thin line. Thin line. Between love and hate. We got to love the Most High's law, right? And hate and oppose everybody that's against his law, bringing forth seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Okay? We good? Okay, so this class was called what? YAHAWASHI, the word called Jesus Christ, was not a vegan. We just proved it. Okay? So with that, we're going to sign off. This is your brother Maharakal, YAHAWAH, YAHAWAH, represent Abanaw Yahawah, Shema Mashiach Yahawashi.
This is Captain Yahada.
All praise and glory coming out of Dayton, Ohio, man. You know, link up with us. Hanukkah's coming soon. The backpack loaded video will be done this week. You know what I'm saying? All praise and glory to YAHAWAH, Shema Mashiach Yahawashi for B.I. Brian Israel. Okay, and Karat Zaya. We putting it in. We putting that work down. We're going to continue to do and put our brick in how we do. Whether you agree or disagree, we're going to continue to walk our course. Okay? All right? And we don't hate the sisters. Okay, that's homo. That's gay. All right?
That's right.
They Facebook jailed me for 7 days because of that statement. I said anybody that hate the black or Hispanic or Native American woman is a damn faggot. Okay? All right? So get that out of your mind. All right? We're going to speak the truth. We're going to speak the truth and nothing but the truth.
Like it, understand it, believe it or not.
Hallelujah. Because why? We what?
We see it now.
Hallelujah. Shalom. We out of here, baby.
Allah.
Allah.